Hello everyone, my name is Tongsly, and welcome back to another video of I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. So as I promised, I am playing this again for all of you to make up for the mistake I had with my last video of stupidly muting my camera and forgetting to unmute it. So where we left off, we finished the first semester, and I made it accidentally a bit lengthy for that, and I'm going to make sure this time I don't do that again. So we're just going to make sure to do it at the time that I designate, which for this recording, I meant to do it for just 30 minutes. If we're going to do it for 30 minutes, we're going to get it done. And it looks like we're back in this spot again, just jumping in. So let's see if there's like another way that we can handle the mashed potato monster. Why not, while we're here? So we already read all this. I'm gonna skip ahead to the part where the mashed potato monster appeared. There he is. Okay, I guess we just fight him off the bat. Okay, so it looks like no matter what, we have to fight the thing anyway. Let's just attack. Wait, what? There's a new attack! Chow down? Okay. Chow down does 2 damage. The fire in your belly made you stronger. Cook with love? Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Okay. And here he's gonna, summon the energy of 1,000 chickens. Okay, so it looks like no matter what, it's gonna do that. You know what? Forget mercy! Finish him off! No student will ever walk the quad in fear again! This monster messed with the wrong chef. You never survived my student tent loan destruction. Okay. Smoke monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Brother Tongsly. The defeated monster left behind a special item. Let me guess. Yep, it's the cookbook. It's the Cookinomicon. Or the Cookinomicon. Actually, yeah, that sounds better. The Cookinomicon. I'm gonna write that down, actually. That sounds actually really cool. Hi, everyone! Alright, so here we are. This is where we left off. We're gonna continue away from here. I wanted to see what would be different if we do it the other way. You awake on day 2. And attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used... And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. before you can tell her about the encounter with the Spork Monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talk after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. It does. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me that what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with him, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, you know? Like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Honestly, I don't want to hurt her feelings. But it seems this game really wants wants the character that I'm controlling to be with Colonel Sanders. And I don't think he'd be happy knowing that I'm spreading the word, so we'll make up a fake one. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about... It was Eye of Newt. I know, sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt? Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone, and you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in, cherry blossom petals fill the air. Oh boy. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. And on a horse! Oh my lord. Sure, let's have our character run to him. You decide that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up onto the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel. This game is so silly. However, your sudden movements surprise the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. Ooh! Force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. Ow! In the darkness, you see a vision. Ooh. Brother Tongsly, I am here to deliver you a message. Hi, Ghost Boy. Not this guy. It is important that you remember this. Exactly say as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... But before he can continue, you suddenly awake. Aw, jeez. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk? I think that would be pushing it too fast with the second one. So let's go with compliment the craftsmanship of his horse's shoes. Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school. And maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressed into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your 2 rivals, Ashleigh and Van, are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Like, counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad! You try to get a peek over Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Tell them stop acting immature, or act like you're not interested in them, but really try to get a closer look. I mean, they weren't really being immature, like, they're just doing something secret, so I'd choose the second one. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. And that face she's giving us is kind of creepy. Can you please stop that? However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with a spork monster. The Cookinomicon! That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashleigh immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall. They're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing! Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep, beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzzzt, what? Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp, womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Bzzzt. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. That close-up! Holy crap. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashleigh's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena. At least. Or don't, honestly. What do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan? Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkle stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy, down! Off hoppin'! That command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the sign of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. What? A chicken? I mean, it's an anime visual novel that's a comedy one, so what am I to judge? They even have, like, a bucket of chicken drawn on the board, so it kind of shows that this whole world is run around chickens. Does that mean the chickens are the presidents? But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to Sprinkles, is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Butter Tongsly? Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? Not the glass of water. A shimmering pepper. I say the shimmering pepper. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way. So naturally, you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It appears like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend. Ooh. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... Hey, I'm coughing in real life. You know what? Fine. There. I did it for real. I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through... to fulfill... the prophecy... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Aw, man! You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever! You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday. Oops. I mean, I wasn't gonna sample the dog biscuit! Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Oh no. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Demand that they stop wasting your time. You know what? You're on! A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Fool! Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Butter Tongsly. Oh. He was saying that he likes our gumption to us. Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of off today. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boil point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sporting court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face. Flash the words, timer ready. I am having a horrible time reading things. I am sorry. That's what I'm talking about. Arroo! I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidity and a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me. In case anyone was wondering, I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. That cleaver she has is kind of, First off, I like the little heart on the end of the chain. That's actually kind of cool. But why the evil look on the cleaver? You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1. And you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Oh no.
Nope.
Crap! What were you thinking, Butter Tongsly? Get your head in the game. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. 7?
Nope.
I forgot! Oh no! I've seen schnauzers with better sense than that. And the miniature kind, no less. Now you got some basic steps going. It's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Vigilance?
Nope.
I'm beginning. Yeah. I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. I feel bad. Okay, try again. Oh no, this is gonna be hard. Because I'm on a timer! I didn't expect it to put me literally on a timer. I'm not good at quick reactions. Well, actually, in Hollow Knight, I was able to do quick reactions after a lot of practice as well as dealing with annoyance. But I'll see you guys when I get to it again. Okay.
Nope.
What? How am I supposed to know if it's Fahrenheit or Celsius here? Okay. 10.
Nope.
Am I literal? Trust?
Nope.
Oh my god, this is stupid. Okay. Gratitude. That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashleigh is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on this advice and draw energy from that place. Wait, what? Now, what do we... Oh, I got it right. This is your shot, and you're not going to miss it. Aroo! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Silence? That's right! When they taste your cooking, they will be so taken with it that they'll be unable to speak. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, brother Tongsly. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. Oh no! No! Uh-oh. Oh no. You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. What? What? What does that have to do with crafting's protect? None of it did! It was all about Colonel Sanders! Woof woof! You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashleigh has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes. Zzz. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Where you might not have any hands, but Brother Tongsly does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Brother Tongsly, no! Ooh! Oh no, he shook his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish, ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Brother Tongsly's injury. Heh. My broken hand says it all. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I mean, that actually does kind of look very good. I was going to ask Brother Tongsly to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. But it's only one hand that's broken. I have another hand. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop A slice of honeycomb, ice cream, 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly. That actually does look very delicious. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed, as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashleigh? Oh, you. Hee. As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashleigh leans over and whispers something into his ear, a dab of sauce sticking to his mustache. I feel like he would think this would be rude. I don't know. This is the thing I hate about visual novels. Sure. You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off of his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recurls and brushes you back. This goatee isn't just a fashion statement. It's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later. Game over. See, like, all this is automatically wrong! Like, none of this has to do with it. They purposely want me to lose. I'm just gonna skip all this and get back to it. Ow, my hand. Okay, so... You rage burns intensely with your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy, fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashleigh are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. While my character is having all sorts of horrible thoughts in their head about themselves, you try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. Gee, thanks. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. Blah! I'm horrible at reading sometimes. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know. People see me, my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. Sorry, like, the reason I paused at some of those moments is because I felt like something like, almost like a burp or something was trying to get out, and it just got stuck in my throat. Sorry about that. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork Monster? Gorko the Spork Monster is here to fight a hero! Another one? Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night. That was Borko, my twin, and I, Gorko, am here to avenge them. Are you stronger than Borko? Well, we're twins, so... No, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders smirks. He is already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Butter Tongsly is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies. I suppose. We really don't need to fight. It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws. All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes you. You come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this. You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it in one gulp. Delicious! You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You were a human once? Oh no. I was a Chihuahua, but I was still a student at this school until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook? Precisely. Borgo used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. Blech. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, but Tongsly, together I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway, and we can discuss. A personal invite? You can't imagine that what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. As a baby, he held a drumstick and had a goatee. Oh my god. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you've lived such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Well, we're actually going to have to end off the video here, because I'm a little bit ahead of the time, because it's around 48 minutes, and I don't want it to extend any longer. So that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and ding that bell so you guys can stay notified of when the next content uploads onto my channel. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye! Don't forget to enjoy some KFC!
It's delicious.